Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. I know this has been a long time since I've not uploaded any video in the channel, but from now we are gonna be getting not regular, but kind of weekly videos in the channel, and this one's gonna be about Golang specifically. This is gonna be a series about Go tutorials. Even I'm learning with you in the videos, and to install Go, we had to install some kind of dependencies, such as the Go language itself with the compiler, and we also wanna be getting the things like VS Code, Sublime Text, etc. So for that, if you are on Arch Linux, I'm going to teach you how to install it. If you're in Debian, I'm going to teach you how to install it. If you're on Mac, I'm going to teach you how to install it. And even if you're on Windows, I am going to teach you how you can install it. So this video is going to be for everyone with any kind of operating system. Even if you're on Windows, Mac, Linux, Android. Okay? Android, you can get something like Termux, and from there you can download the terminal version of Golang, and you can go ahead and use it in Nano or whatever you want, or you can even get it in the applications like VNC. I think it's called VNC, and you can get the server running, and you can get the GUI, graphical user interface, of the operating system, and you can use it graphically on any kind of Linux distro that you want. So to install it on Pacman based operating system like Arch, you can type sudo pacman-s go. So pacman is a command, and the syntax is s. -s means to download whatever we want, and the name of the package is going to be Go at this case, and type the password in after entering. And wait a second, it's calling the file packages whatever you want, and it's giving me a warning because you know it's already installed. I've got it installed, but I'm going to reinstall it for you. So hit enter. There we go. Processing packet changes, reinstalling Go. 89% done, and it's checking everything that need to be rebuilt, but there's nothing that's needing to be rebuilt. So there we go. My Golang has successfully been installed, but it'll take you a bit of time if you're doing it for the first time. And let us open up a browser. It's gonna be maybe Chromium this time, because we are gonna be using it on Debian. So clear exit. Next, Chromium, and okay, Chromium enter. Wait a second, and under the URL bar type go.dev. Okay, it's the Go official site, and you can minimize it or maximize it or even full screen it. That's not a problem. And after going on download, you will see a lot of feature downloads. It's for Microsoft Windows with Windows 7 or later Intel 64-bit processor. It's an MSI file that you can be using as an installer. And if you're on Mac OS with ARM64 support, Mac OS 11 or later with Apple 64-bit processor, you can use this. It's 139 MB. If you're on Mac OS x86-64, you can use this. It's 145 MB. Not a big deal. If you're on Linux, like Ubuntu or whatever else, you can use this and extract it and the .gz file. And after that, you also got another option called 25 MB source code, and you can just manually compile the code and get the language running. If you want to get those table versions even more specifically, you can get this table down there that'll just give you the operating system, sorry, not operating system, but the language in different kind of operating systems via different kinds of ways to install it. And there you go. That's it. Next, we want to installing up code editor. So this is going to be VS Code, so we want to type Visual Studio Code download, and okay, Visual Studio Code download, and the top link would be followed by us. And there we go. We've got Windows at 10.11.dev for Debian and Ubuntu, .rpm for Fedora, SUSE, etc., and for macOS as well. So under this, we've got different kinds of options that we can be using to install them specifically on this OSs. Now, if you're on Arch like I am, you can go to Visual Studio Code Arch Linux repository. Okay, so we are in Arch Linux repository, user repository, AUR, and we can go down and under sources you can extract any of those tar.gz, and you gotta get the thing working, so you can cd into it and type make pkg-si and that'll install it. And if you're on EndeavourOS, it's gonna be the best. Click on the EndeavourOS quick start installer, and under development tools you'll see VS Code at the top, and you can click on install now, but I've got this thing installed already, so I'm not gonna do it. Once you've got the thing installed, you can see it looks like this. I've got a thing open, so this will look like this. Even if it does not look like this, it'll be installed. Thank you for watching, and if you want the next part, that'll be uploaded really soon. But if you want to be getting better tutorials on the same language, what you can do is subscribe the channel, share the videos, do commenting down below, and the last thing, like the video, as well as watching the video till end when I upload the next ones. So till then, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.